Yo, what's going on, everybody? Peace and love. It's your favorite girl, Isis Love. And I got a message for y'all. I wanted to share it. Whoever it resonates with, it resonates with. But yesterday, I was just feeling so heavy in my spirit. Like, I was feeling heavy in my spirit, heavy in my heart. And what I realized is that yesterday on social media, in the last couple of days, everything online has been talking about politics and Trump and Biden and just different things, right? And so what I realize is that, we need to all go down there to the ballot and we need to vote for ourselves. Why are we still in a position where we think that we need other people to govern us as a whole? Us as a nation, people here in the USA, we need to come together. We're so divided, and I think that's why my heart was so heavy, because I was just feeling everything in the world. We're so divided as a people. We're divided by our race. Oh, she white, she that, I can't really fuck with her. We divided by our sexual orientation. Oh, they transgender, oh, they gay, oh, they bi, oh, they this. We are separated by our religion. We're separated by our political views. We're separated by how much money we make. We're separated by, what side of town you stay on. We're separated by so much that it's going to be hard for this society to come together as a whole. And that doesn't sound like that's operating out of love. Love don't work like that. Love don't work well because you black. I can't really love you. Because you Muslim. I can't really love you. Because you in the LGBTQ. I can't really love you. That's not how love works. That's not how God works, right? Doesn't work in us being separated and always discriminating each other because of our views, our culture, and our values, right? And so what I started to realize is the more I started to watch those videos, I started to feel the hate get in my heart. And I know I like to travel light in spirit, light in mind. My religion is love. My gender is love, right? My ethic is love, right? My whole thing is just to come in love and in peace in this dark world. In this world that's already so dark, so much hatred, so much separation. You need people that's gonna come in love. We all really need to come in love. I know that's not gonna happen like that, but we all really need to come in love, y'all. We need to come together. We need to set aside our differences and come together as a people, because none of that stuff really matters. See, we be getting so caught up in these human bodies that we think, oh yeah, I'm this, I'm that, but really we're more than that, right? We're a soul in a human body, right? And so I had to just go to the park yesterday. I had to just put my feet in the ground, and I just had to remember who I was. I can't let outside things affect me like that. And I had to remember my purpose and my reason why I'm here, right? You can't be so closed-minded. One thing that I've been realizing lately is some things that I can be rigid in thought with, right? You don't want to be rigid in thought. You want to be open, right? Open mind, open to new things, open to new experiences, open to love, open to learning from other people, learning from other cultures. I mean, shoot, even Jesus traveled around in Egypt and in India to learn different things, right? To learn, to expand. You're not going to grow from just only staying in a box for what you know, right? A lot of us are already programmed into the identity that we're in right now. Who you are today is probably mixed up with a whole bunch of programs from what you received when you were smaller. Okay, a lot of us just do things because our parents do it. Like, for example, if you were raised in the church, you know what? You probably just continue to be raised in the church because that's what you were, used to. That's something you were brought in. You don't question it. You don't ask. You don't check out other religions. You just stay within that. Let's just say, for example, you were brought up in a home with politics, right? And you were born in a Republican family, 9 times out of 10, that's what you're going to be. You ain't going to check out anything outside of that. You're not going to research anything outside of that because your family did it and they did it. You going to do it, right? You may come from a family of doctors, right? Everybody a doctor. You don't question it. You become a doctor too. You don't try to see any other paths, any other jobs, but because your parents were doctors and they making you be doctors, you a doctor. So I say all this to say is a lot of us are conditioned from our environment, our family, right? Our friends, school. We really don't have a lot of freedom of thought because we just take our thoughts and our things from our experiences, right? So I'll say all this to say at the end of the day, we got to come together as a nation, as people. And we need to put the power back in our hands. We don't need a whole bunch of things governing us. We know how to do this. We've been doing this way before, right? So I just want to share my experience. It's not for you to agree or to disagree. It's my social media platform, and this is what I wanted to share today. So for the ones it resonates with, it resonates with. But at the end of the day, we need to come in peace, and we need to come in love, and we need to stop focusing so much on people's differences and just operate out of love, because that's what God does, operate out of love. There's no separation. Peace.